Welcome, everyone. Akasha here from nanakasha.com. Thank you so much for joining me for the Spiritual Weather Report. So what does that mean? It means that we look at the energies, cosmic energies, earth energies, and the different meanings and powers and qualities that are within a full moon or Jupiter or this conjunct that. And we're going to simplify all of that jargon and astrology by talking to the energies and looking at what is the most optimal way for you to navigate this week, this time, this moment that will be to your benefit, even if you are going through challenges. So thank you for joining me. And I'm going to dive in by sharing my slides with you. So what happens is that we have this extremely powerful energy right now. Now, we all know it's the dragon year, and we all know that we have a very, very powerful energies happening this year. We keep going through different portals, different gateways, different cleanses, different healings. And that's really the way it's going to be. We're going to keep having transformations. So the best thing is to surrender the past and get into your present moment. It's moving like this. We're moving like the sacred serpent, up and down. Now make sure that you subscribe below, click notifications. We do a lot of live streams, and I've got some amazing guests coming up. Plus, go to nanakasha.com and get on the email list so that we can send you the reminders. Now, one of the best things that is happening this year, and you cannot miss this, is the Mysteries of Ancient Avalon Sacred Feminine Magic Retreat. So we are going on such an immersive, mystical quest. This is going deep into your soul purpose, deep into the ancient energies of the land. And make sure that you watch the show with Maria Wheatley and our next show with Maria Wheatley, a very powerful woman, incredibly beautiful. And the sacred energies that are here, the different earth energies that are here, all the different chakra balancing, the alignments that we're going to have working with sacred earth energies and the fae, and then making wands, going to the sacred wells with private access, and the stone circles. So it's beyond description. Make sure that you watch the shows that we have here on the playlist and all the ones coming, because we're going to keep talking about it. So this week we talked about, with Maria, we talked about Glastonbury, the sacred places, what we're going to do with the earth currents, balancing our chakras, and moving all through the landscape, the incredible sacred tour, and the wells and other beautiful places, learning to dowse, connecting to the land, activating your light body. Next week, we're going to talk to her about moving to Avebury and West Kennett Longborough and Silbury Hill and some of these other ancient sites. And we're going to go deeper into the past, into ancient energies, the Neolithic queen that she discovered, and all the sacred sites leading to a rare lunar alignment. We're going to be bathed in divine cosmic energy. So this is just not something to be missed. So today we're talking about what I call the Royal Silver Stargate. Now, it's not my name for it. However, that's what I named today's podcast, today's show, because what we're experiencing 28th, 29th, so all around this time, is a Royal Stargate guardian star, okay, and aligning to some very beautiful energies. So before we get to that, let's first look at the key energies right now. The full moon was before, the new moon's not coming yet. And when we're in between, week by week, the moon is changing. You want to always tune into where are your emotions? Where is your moon in your chart? What's going on? Remember last week we had a triple critical degree, 29 degrees, 3 planets in 29 degrees, which meant a lot of feeling like, whoa, it's the big graduation, it's the big test, it's the big time for me to move into that next level. Yes, 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 it is. So we have an amazing energy with us. Jupiter is the biggest planet. It's the planet of good fortune and expansion, and it expands everything it comes in contact with. And it is in Gemini. So the Gemini sign is an air sign, and it's a sign where you're going to have a sense of wanting to communicate more, have more social interactions, expand your connections. There's going to be a sense of enjoying change because we've got Jupiter and Gemini, and it's been 12 years since this happened. So this is a little bit rare, and it's very powerful energies. Why? We're expanding our capacity for higher thinking, higher mind, technology, abstract thinking, connection to your higher self, connected to other lives, connected. Think of that expansiveness of this age that we're in, and this is perfectly embodied by expanding in Gemini. Now, some of the other things is the fun. My best friend in college was Gemini and I'm a Sagittarius, and that's my complementary sign. And I don't know if all Geminis are that way, but she was pure fun, pure delight. Everything had to be, if it's not fun, why do it? Okay. So that kind of carefree attitude, bringing the joy, the pleasure, enjoying change happening. Travel is a big thing that's going to happen. So this is going on for a year. All right. So this is a new energy that's now just joined us a few days ago and is going to be coloring your year. It's very important to understand that. Well, it's kind of cool having Jupiter expanding these things. You might want to go back to school. You might want to study something new. You might feel like consuming new skills. I'm very much in this space right now. In the past, consumed a lot of information, and then I went through a lot of experiences, and then I was teaching it. And so I tend to stay in my own life, in my own experiences, with my students, with my clients, with the sacred places that we go, and stay on my path. Then when something or someone comes along and it piques my interest, that I really don't study with a lot of people. And that's just my phase. Okay. And so lately, but I do research. I will look, I will be called to some place like Avalon, like Glastonbury, and then I go deep. I don't just go, oh, okay, this looks good enough. This is what everybody does. No, 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 no. I want to go deeper, 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 deeper. What's underneath that? What's the sacred place? Where's the feminine? What happened here? Who knows this? Who knows that? Thank you very much, but you're not the right person. And I keep letting spirit guide me. So now I'm feeling, I feel like I could just take a big book and go and stick it right into my head right now. If it's on a topic I like, I read it, I absorb it, I feel it, I have it all around me. I write it. I wrote probably 5 notebooks, and sometimes I was just rewriting things because it was the way of making it go in, download. So all of these things will be happening. Think of other things that can get expanded with a Gemini energy, and you might read more about Gemini energies. Now, the next thing is there is a retrograde phase, but it really doesn't matter to us yet. However, it will be happening on our retreat. So Jupiter retrograde is fascinating energy. We're going to be just after the eclipses in the fall on our retreat, and we're having this rare lunar alignment. So these energies are going to be with you everywhere you go. Now, there's another amazing thing happening, which is Jupiter trine Pluto. And trine is a relationship experience or an aspect that makes things easy and harmonious. Not necessarily good, but easy. And so not a lot of resistance, not a lot of struggle, not a lot of hitting blocks. However, is it what you want? So Pluto is the god of death or the underworld. So this is a rebirthing experience on some level. Jupiter is expanding that. Okay. So this can give you optimistic feelings, that idea of being more social in a way that you enjoy, not forcing yourself into situations you don't enjoy, expanding your abilities of thinking bigger. That idea. I like a lot of these energies are very in harmony with Aquarius, which is what we're really moving into, is that expanded mind, that innovation, that technology expansion. So please don't have an angry relationship with technology and AI. have a discerning relationship, okay? You do not have to be overwhelmed if it frustrates you or you have a challenge with it. I use a lot of technology. It's just part of my business and my lifestyle. And I also don't get all upset about, is AI going to eat my brain and take over my life? Excuse me for a second. All right. Excuse me there. I had a purge. That's often happens when I'm talking and channeling information. I have a big release up through my whole cavity here around my third eye. So we were talking about the bigger goals and the idea of thinking bigger and not being afraid of AI and all of that. Take it all with a grain of salt. Watch it as it evolves. It evolves very quickly. Don't try to control it. Don't try to decide what it means. Sit back and watch what's happening. Take the things that make your life better. All right. Don't make up a story about yourself that you can't handle technology or somehow it's bad. Make up the story you want to live. That technology and AI, I can't control what the whole world does about it, but I can choose and pick where it is meant to be a support in my life. Okay. So expanding a lot of these things is going to be easy, right? It's going to be easy because it's a trine, but that means with Pluto, it is making it easy to let go of the old, shed the past, and easier to come on out above that. So there we go. We kind of talked about all this stuff. There is an expansion of prosperity and abundance, just like the dragon year here, like professional success, or feel like those bigger goals could be something that you would be interested in. More travel is expanding into new worlds, new places where you might meet people that you have something in common with. This is very true for me right now. You're going to become more heightened aware of your unconscious thoughts, your subconscious thoughts, your mindset, your subtext, your beliefs that are going on at a lower level. And that's part of the waking up that's happening. So be glad that you're discovering them. Don't be mad that you have them. Be happy you've discovered them because they are there. Okay. You also want to be very open about realizing your limiting beliefs, where you're holding yourself back, where you're keeping things in an old mindset and an old paradigm, because all the energies now are about new. Shed the old, step in a new way at a new level, and expanding the higher mind, expanding air qualities, have a lot of other things. This could give you a higher breath of life. To me, that's why it translates into professional success. And that is also success in whatever way you determine that is. Okay. Now, gains in wealth, feeling generous, those really go together. So I love that. And leading and inspiring others to succeed in their career or to have higher visions, as well as you having your own higher vision. And it is an energy that helps restore your life force. Why? Interesting, right? Interesting thought, because life, death, Pluto, karma, cycles, and death of the old, playing out one role, now it's over, taking the wisdom from it, moving to the next one, whether it's within one life or many lives, whether it's lives that you're gathering together because you all went to certain wisdom schools and these are the perfect information available for you at this time. So let's close with looking at our beautiful royal Stargate. You will be receiving this and understanding maybe some things that happened yesterday that have happened leading up through the week. I love the Royal Stargate Guardians. They are called Royal Stars. The Sumerians or the Babylonians, I believe, were the first to really pay a lot of attention to them. However, the Maya and some of the other cultures were watching the stars. Most ancient cultures were absolute master astronomers and earth experts, earth energy experts, and they understood the mirror of the map above and below, within and without, not just on an esoteric level, but on a very physical level as well. So Aldebaran is the eye of the Taurus constellation, the eye of the bull. So there is a little of that energy here. However, these royal guardians have energies, and if it's a guardian, it's someone you want to know, thank, connect with, and ask for assistance in where you're going. So if you're going to have more professional success, if all these things we just talked about are going to be expanding for you, then it's the perfect time in this silver Stargate. Now, to me, that means that we are bringing in the 10th ray of creation, the 10th silver goddess ray. This is an ascended master. This is an archetype of sacred feminine energy. And as that comes through this star, the royal energy is there. Why do we want to tap into royal energy whenever possible? Because we have all been told we have no power. We've been all told we have to be something everybody else decided. We've rarely been told to listen to our inner voice, and being royal is honoring and respecting your own inner purpose, your path, committing to the sacredness of your path and staying on it. So when you have a guardian that is a Stargate, that is a star, that is a royal star, that is an eye, okay? And it is an eye of Taurus, which is an earth sign all about wealth. So think about all those energies coming in with the silver goddess ray. What does that mean? That means that this guardian is right now gifting us a download of incredible sacred silver goddess ray energies so that we can die to the old, because that's what one thing the goddess is excellent at, right? Understanding cycles of life, birth, death, conception, all of these cycles. And this is also the year of the rare lunar alignment. So we're going to be talking a lot more about that starting next month and going all the way through till next year. However, then of course, for the retreat in October, we will be experiencing this. It only happens every 18.6 years. It is very rare. And we're going to be in the exact spot with the stone at the time it aligns in Avebury or near Avebury, and it opens an entire divine feminine energy coming up from that sacred place. So don't miss this retreat, because the opportunity for that particular moment won't come for another 18.6 years. And I don't know where you're going to be. I don't know where I'm going to be, but this is a rare celestial phenomenon that I could not be more thrilled. I want all those kinds of cosmic events, eclipses, equinoxes, moons, if possible, to be in a sacred place, in a sacred ceremony, in a sacred way somehow. Now, I also want to recommend that you start to use more water and water magic in your life. Get jars, fill it with drinking water, bless it, put crystals if you want in it, other things, whatever you feel called, safe, if you're going to drink it, or you could just use it ceremonially. Put it out for the full moon or the new moon. What if you put it out for this silver Stargate? What if you put it out for this royal guardian Stargate? So understand that these energies are around. You can connect to them. You can consciously call them to you. You do not have to be a master visionary. You do not have to be a master intuitive to know exactly what they're saying or doing. So I want you to really enjoy this dragon year. There's a lot of opportunity, there's a lot of strength, and there's a lot of power, and it is all yours to pick it up. Like Morgane told us recently on the call, Morgane Le Fay, stand up with your wounds, stand up with your scars, stand up no matter what anyone did to you, no matter what you believe, and walk in your power. That is a priestess. That is a person walking in a sacred way. You are sacred, your purpose is sacred, and you made your soul a promise. So thank you so much. I hope you'll join me in the shop. You can check out the Intuition Awakening Camp this year. And we have that starting in July. So I hope that I will see you soon. We're going to be doing some more channeling, some more transmissions, some more healing from a lot of energies, of course, some more dragons and some more of the beautiful energies in Glastonbury. This is a landscape I'm going to be going to for a while now, awakening my Celtic lineage and aligning the earth energies to the new frequencies. And next year it's the serpent energy, which is one of my absolute favorite sacred guides to work with. So enjoy, much love. Namaste. Take care. Have a beautiful and blessed day, everybody.